Okay, hello everyone. In the new year, today is the 1st January 2026, and I spontaneously decided to record a vlog. Why? There are several reasons why I would like to start. The first is because I would like to feel much more comfortable, confident in front of camera. Because now I had like, oh man, I had like maybe five tries before I just started recording this video you are currently watching. So yeah, I would like to just feel much more confident in front of camera because now I feel like a little bit stressed. It's not natural by any means for me to look in my phone because there's my phone and talk and to talk in English because English is not my native language, and it's the second thing and reason that why I would like to record this vlog, just practicing my English, because I don't know, I have this feeling that in my mind my English is pretty good. I can build the right sentences, maybe communicate with other people in games, on a game chat, but when it comes to talking, man, I forget a lot of words. Maybe even now when I'm talking, I make a lot of grammatic mistakes, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I think this won't stop me from recording this vlog. I know I'm not perfect. My language is not perfect, but I will practice it. I would like to do this for the next 30 days. Yeah. And the second, I have little notes on my monitor, but just little notes. And I would like to document my life. I don't want to be popular, but like documenting my life every day, just for me. Maybe other people will see it and I will think, nice idea, because it's hard. It's hard to record consistent vlogs, videos every day, talking in not your mother language. And I would like to keep also editing of these vlogs really simple, because if I overload myself with too much effort, like tasks, and if editing, I don't want editing take me more than 2 minutes, just simple cuts, keeping it simple. So yeah, welcome in my vlog. I think I will make it for the next 30 days, and maybe if everything will go well for the whole year 2026. I will compare myself, like first video against maybe me after this 30 days. I will just record my life, what I do, maybe what I eat, what I learn. Many people's life are not that interesting what we see in the internet, like on Instagram. Doesn't matter if someone is just a normal person attending to his or her 9 to 5 or a high net worth individual. We all do probably the same work every day. Actually, this is the first cut you see in my vlog because I decided to not keep it 100% boring. And sometimes, as I said, sometimes I will have maybe much more time, sometimes I will be overloaded with tasks because I'm still a student. I have to cook myself a meal, maybe do my assignments, learn about stuff, so yeah, it takes time. And post this like just live. So, but I would like to add this thing I heard in my favorite podcast. It's called Modern Wisdom. Chris Williamson is the host of this podcast, and I heard the idea. I have my little notes on my monitor. So the idea, Call of Duty versus war, where the Call of Duty represents this 1% highlight of someone we see, like maybe stories, success, and attractive lifestyle. But the reality is this war, and the war represents the full reality when you're actually live the person's life for example for a week, including all their daily problems, stressors, and unglamorous work. So summary of this, spontaneous summary of this: we can't be envious about someone Call of Duty part, because it's not real. It doesn't exist. The real part which exists is this war, daily stressors, daily work, maybe working 12 hours sometimes daily in a row for a week. Okay, this is the second cut in my vlog. It's quite funny because I said that I won't do too much cuts and editing, but I just can't keep, I have a feeling that I can't keep this that raw. So I forgot to add this quote, and the quote is: to crave the result but not the process is to guarantee disappointment. And I agree, because often we see that we envious about someone's, maybe you want to have a Porsche or a Ferrari, and we see someone in this car and think, I want this car. But in the same time, someone don't want this to put the hard work. And that's disappointment. Yeah. Okay, yeah, as I said, my English is not on the highest level, so communicating will be much more harder for me. But I will try. Still, it's not natural by any means for me to talking to this camera, but I think, yeah, after some time I will be just better and better. Okay. Okay, the thing you are looking at right now is my meal. I will have to do a cut because I don't know why my iPhone 15 Pro doesn't have the feature to record front and back camera at the same time. The newest iPhone has this feature, and I have to record directly from the Messenger app. So yeah, I will do cuts. And you will probably ask, what is this? Why are you eating directly from the pan? Why are you eating with this little spoon? Why does it look like shit? And I will answer shortly. It's cheap. As I said, I'm a student, so it's cheap. It won't harm your health. It's healthy. Eggs, some bread, some quark, and the sausage from my grandpa. Yeah. And of course, this shows my laziness, because I don't want to clean the pan and the plate when I can only clean one thing and I don't have dishwasher. But I bet a lot of people do this, like they eat directly from the pan or a pot. So write down in the comments if you are eating like me from the pot or the pan. Sometimes I add to it vegetables like tomatoes, some salad, but today I don't have it, so I eat just like it is. And yeah, bon appetit, my friends. The first breakfast in my 2026 year. I have just prepared my Yerba Mate. And to be honest, I haven't drunk it for a very long time. I remember that I bought some packages during the summer of 2025. I drank it in a row for the 1 week, and then I stopped. I don't know why. I don't know why I stopped. But now I'm in a mood to prepare this stuff, so I will drink it. And I'm going to learn topics about databases, because I'm a CS, computer science student. And I will learn topic about databases because my lecturer gave yesterday at 10 p.m. Poor guy, he probably didn't had New Year's party, but I also didn't have it, so okay, but never mind. I will learn for the next maybe half an hour, and yeah, bye bye. Okay, update what's going on. I just finished learning about databases. I wanted to do this for 1 hour. Turns out I did it for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Why? Because I didn't understand some things. And I just can't. I'm this type of person, when I don't understand something and the time is up, like my learning timer is up, I can't just leave. I have to understand this topic before I finish my learning. So yeah, it took me another 1 hour and 30 minutes, and I wanted to update this status update, and I found out this Dualgram app which lets you to record front and back camera. Unfortunately, there is this watermark here or here. This is one disadvantage, but shout out to developers, good work. And Messenger have this feature for free, but in Messenger I can only record for less than minute, so there is constant cuts in video, and sometimes I want to just talk constantly. So yeah, and how can I say? If you are probably English speaker, you don't understand what I have this, because I learn in my mother language, which is Polish, and there is databases topics. This is my notes, and I work with Gemini 3 Pro, because like learning I got from my as I said from my lecturer the topics I have to learn. I gave Gemini this whole PDF, and I do step by step every topic. He explains me with examples. This makes my learning much easier and faster. If I had to just Google things, maybe Stack Overflow, no, this is much faster. So yeah. And now I will learn about finances, because I thought I know a lot about finances, but I don't know shit. And the book which I really like to read is wait. I have to find this. Ooh. Rich Dad Poor Dad. Amazing book. I recommend it. I'm on like 97 site of this book, and it's amazing. I learned a lot of things about corporation, assets. I even set my wallpaper for one diagram from this book, like income statement. This is the cash flow or pattern of a rich person, like income, how important are like assets and liabilities, that poor people think that they buy assets, but that they buy liabilities, and they think these liabilities are assets. So really interesting book. I recommend it for everyone, like a starting point. And yeah, I will read this book for 1 hour, but a real 1 hour. I won't make it longer, and yeah, let's go. I just prepared myself today's meal, and it's meatballs. Honestly, I'm really proud of myself, because lately, like the almost all previous years of my life, I ate really, really plain, not sophisticated, fast in prepare meals, and it was a repeat process of eating like pasta, rice, and different type of porridge, and that's all. And I mixed it with vegetables, maybe fishes, but I said to myself, this year I have to find it. It doesn't take a lot of time to prepare much more tasty meal. So yes, but before I eat, I'm going to do some exercises, like workout, but nothing extreme. 50 push-ups, maybe 3 series of pull-ups, and a plank, because I would love to do whole year a plank, like maybe 3 minutes. 3 minutes, yeah. So bye bye. I'm going to do a workout. Okay, the 1st January of 2026. Let's go. 3 minutes. I just watched a video of me doing these push-ups and something is definitely off. I mean, sometimes I form something like arch with my lower back, which is not wanted, definitely. So yeah, there is room for improvement. I will work on that. And besides of it, remember, done is better than perfect. Okay, it's just after 7 p.m. Wait, focus. Oh yes, it's just after 7 p.m. I did quite a lot of things today, like for the 1st January of 2026. But now I have to do, as I said, during this year, I would like to try different things. And the first thing, and I heard about this N8N AI automation quite long ago, but I would like to test it for like 1 month, maybe longer, I don't know. And just trying new things constantly throughout the year, but because I don't know, maybe after 1 month of learning it, I will say, wow, this is amazing, this is what I want to do. Or maybe I will find out that this tool is pretty useful, handy to do other things. Maybe I will, because of this tool, I create my own app. You know, it's better to know everything around you, to try, learn, and what else? Yeah, I have to do research about which courses I can attend, check, because I heard that Free Code Camp does pretty good job when it comes to free courses, but I don't know, I have to do research, and I will do today maybe 1 hour, maybe less, because I have to cut this video and merge all the videos I did today. As I said, no fancy editing, plain editing, because I don't know, spend a lot of time on it if I have to do this for another 30 days and maybe a year. So yes. So two things for today. Some N8M, N8N automation, learning about it. What is this? Where can I use it? How to do it? I don't know anything about it. And yeah, editing my first vlog of this 2026. So yeah, I think that's the last video for today. I hope someone will watch this in the future. And see you tomorrow.